It's your boy Wits Capone, back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about my 10 UK female artists that I like listening to, innit, you get me? So yeah, man, without further ado, let's get into the video, innit, you get me? So first person on my list, bearing in mind this is not a list in any particular order, it's just the 10 that I like listening to. So the first person on my list is man like Noli. You get me? I've been listening to Noli since her warm-up sessions from like 9 years ago. See that warm-up session there? Full of bars, full of flow. He's even got a little, you get me? He's even got a little melody thing in it. You feel me? And also, not even just that, she has tunes like Top Bitch. You get me? She has tunes like Corn, which is another tune that's bar and flow heavy. You get me? Me personally, I feel like Noli doesn't get the plaudits she deserves till this day, blood. Till this Ross Clark day, like, you get me? Me personally, I just feel like when we talk about the best UK female spitters, yeah, I feel like she deserves to be in that conversation automatically. If she's not in that conversation, the list is void. You get me? The list is fucking void. But yeah, man. Also, you get me? She had a tune called For Me as well, which I fuck with heavy till this day, innit? Like, you get me? I fuck with heavy. That's another bar heavy tune, innit? Put it this way, long story short, Noli is not one of them rappers that have no substance. Her music, yeah, is still relevant now, and I'm talking about her old tunes as well. Her old tunes are still relevant today. You get me? So yeah, man, big up Noli. And yeah, one more thing before I move on as well. Her verse on Grease, brazy. This is what I'm saying. Not many gal can chat to Noli, you know. It's not a that thing, trust me. Yeah, man, people need to start putting respect on her thing. Literally. But yeah, man, big up Noli each and every time, man. Next person on the list. And also, before I continue, this is just a random list. It's not necessarily a rapper list or a singer list. It's a bit of everything, innit? You get me? So yeah. Next person on the list is Miss Dynamite. Miss Dynamite. You get me? Man said hitting the notes and that. But yeah, man. I kind of grew up on Miss Dynamite because obviously my older cousins at the time, whenever I'll go to their house, like, they'll be looking after me and that, you know, them ones, little babysitting and all of that stuff. I would be taking in her music, innit? You get me? I remember her tune called It Takes More. Big tune. I used to always see that on MTV Base. That tune and Miss Dynamite, yeah, Miss Dynamite, her verse on Envy, the tune that she was on featuring So Solid. Play that tune in any garage rave, it's going off, blood. You get me? It's going off. You get me? So yeah, man. See, like, female artists like that in the UK, you have to take off your hats to them, man, because especially them times there as well, like, it weren't easy to make it as a female artist round them times, especially like even getting to mainstream, because she even had mainstream tunes that I even liked, like her tune with Katie B, Lights On. I keep on moving with the lights on, with the lights on. Big tune, you get me? Man's not really gonna do the singing thing and embarrass my thing, but you get the gist in it. Like, long story short, Miss Dynamite's a legend, innit? You get me? Yeah, man, literally big up yourself each and every time, Miss Dynamite. Next person on the list that I feel like she deserves to be here is Miss Banks, innit? The tune My Size with Ambush, her verse cold. You get me? Another female where I would say not many females can bar like Miss Banks. You get me? And Miss Banks, she's very versatile. She can spit. She can do the singing thing. She can do a bit of the melodic thing here and there as well. You get me? I like artists like that. They're not just in one lane. They're triple threat. I like triple threat artists, innit? You get me? So, you get me? Yeah, man. Big up Miss Banks each and every time. Next person on the list is Mafia. You get me? When we talk about garage legends, you see how I talked about Miss Dynamite being a garage legend? Mafia is in that conversation without a shadow of doubt. No one can tell me otherwise. Her tune All Over. I remember I used to see it whenever I used to go to my older cousin's yard. They used to be playing them sort of tunes all over. Even that tune when So Solid came back, since you went away. Mafia's verse on that, complete and utter shutdown. You get me? I even went back to listen to that tune the other day, and I appreciated it much more than what I did at the time, because at the time I did like it, but I like it even more so now, innit? Because you know when you go back and watch a music video and you're like, nah, when you deep it, like, she actually went in, like, and she's been going in from what day? You get me? She's been going in from what day still, so no one can try and belittle her thing, you get it? Because, yeah, her thing set different still. You get me? Her thing set different, I can't lie. So, yeah, man. Big up Mafia. Always. You get me? Next person on the list, Amy Winehouse. Rest in peace, Amy Winehouse, man. But, yeah, man. She had tunes like Valerie, Rehab. Like, tunes like that, yeah. It's not even that, like, she's another artist as well. Amy Winehouse, in her early music career, like, she used to do a bit of, like, rapping as well. Because a lot of people know her for, like, her music career and all of that. You get me? That's what I'm saying. I like artists that switch it up from time to time, show you a little bit of everything about themselves. They talk about their life within their music, most importantly as well. You get me? So, yeah, man, big up the legend herself, Amy Winehouse. Once again, rest in peace to a legend, innit? You get me? We lost her too soon, man, because people like that, yeah, I feel like she didn't live long enough to fulfill her potential. Because for me, personally speaking, yeah, Amy Winehouse is a great. She's a great to me. Like, literally, when we talk about UK female music, she's definitely up there. You get me? Next person on my list is man like Adele. The thing I rate about Adele is, yeah, she's from the ends as well. She's from Tottenham. I'm not from Tottenham, innit? But I don't live far from Tottenham, innit? It's local. So you can more or less call it the ends, innit? It's still North London. She has tunes like Rolling in the Deep. Like, all these tunes that are getting played at, like, Glastonbury festivals and all of that. You get me? That's not easy, you know? That is not easy. Someone that's come from Tottenham to make it to the mainstream. And also, when people mention UK female artists, she's always in that conversation without fail. Because one thing about Adele, she always knows how to stay relevant. And staying relevant is a skill in itself, because a lot of people along the way, they'll be good for a particular amount of time, and then their time just expires because they don't know how to adapt with the times. You get me? So yeah, man, literally big up Adele each and every time. Another legend in the UK female scene. You get me? Next person on the list, big up T Zandos, man. You get me? You see, T Zandos is Who's Got Bars. Yeah? Like, the punchlines in that is crazy. If you don't know about her Who's Got Bars, go and take it in. You get me? Go and take it in. You feel me? Literally, T Zandos, me personally, yeah, when we talk about young female spitters in the UK, I don't think anyone can chat to her. Young female spitters. You get me? Ones with potential. No one's chatting to T Zandos. I can tell you that for free. She's got punchlines. She's got flow. Most importantly, within her flow, she knows how to, like, play with the flows and that as well. I like artists that play with their flow. So they'll have one flow, then another flow, then another flow, then they'll hit you with another flow, then it'll go, you know what I mean? I like artists that play with their music a little bit, but at the same time it's still good music. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Literally. And her tune, Highlander. How can I forget about that tune? Like, that's a big tune, you know. That's a big fucking tune, you get me? So yeah, man, big up T Zandos each and every time. Another artist that I feel like she's got bags of potential is man like Crystalli, innit? You get me? It's man like Crystalli, you get me? She's got bags of flow, bags of potential. She's even got a dance on TikTok called I think it's called Bambing or something like that. You get me? She's got like everybody on TikTok going crazy and that. You get me? Which is a skill in itself, because it's not easy to set trends out here, innit? You feel me? So yeah, man, literally big up yourself, Crystalli, each and every time. Then there's another artist that I'm actually glad I'm getting onto now. You get me? Big up. I've never been able to say her name. Is it Lioness? I think it's Lioness. When we talk about female grime legends, yeah, she's defo in that conversation. She's Bearman's cousin, I think. I'm not, don't quote me on that, but I think she's Bearman's cousin, and Bearman himself is a legend in this grime thing as well. Like, you get me? I remember his tune from back in the day, like called Picnic and that. You get me? And then his other tune called Bearman. You get me? No, it was called Bear, Drinking Beer. That's it. But yeah, man, long story short, what I'm trying to say is Lioness here, even her Tim and Barry tune, No Miming. You see the concept here within that tune, Cold. She talks about her day-to-day, should I say her day-to-day struggles, talking about being there for like her children and things like that, which I salute in it, because not many parents or not many artists in general are gonna rap about these sort of things. You get me? So yeah, man, big up Lioness each and every time. You get me? Also as well, last but not least, obviously this is not like a list that's in order. I just put my 10 and obviously I'm bringing it to you guys. Ivorian Dole, innit? You get me? Ivorian Dole, I've been listening to her since when she used to be a duo with Abigail, innit? You get me? At their time, and obviously they don't no longer do music together. They're on the solo thing now, which is good, because you get to see from both sides, like people just elevating, if that makes sense, and doing their own thing. But yeah, talking about Ivorian Dole, her daily duppy's cold. You get me? Like when we talk about flows as well, her flow slaps, yeah, and she's another female artist that likes to interchange with flows and play with her flows, which that's why she's on this list, because her flow is cold for me. You get me? Also, she has tunes like Boss and Body Bag. You see that tune Body Bag? Woy. You get me? That tune there is mad. It's a mad thing. You get me? So yeah, those are the female artists in the UK that I listen to or I have listened to in the past, innit? You get me? So yeah, man, just before I go as well, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I'm now on 262 subscribers now. Come on, let's hit the like button. Let's hit the post notification bell. You get me? Let's share the video out to your friends, your family, whoever it may be. Also as well, just, you get me, make sure you're having a good day, all that good stuff, innit? You get me? I'm in a good mood, as you can see. So yeah, man, literally, that's all I have to say within this video. But other than that, it's been your boy Wix Capone, and I'm out.